Hello, my name's Mrs. Lashmar and I'm here to give you an overview of what the GCSE Film Studies course involves. The exam board that we follow for this option is EDUCAS, and more information can be found on the EDUCAS Film Studies website. The first thing I'm going to focus on is why students should choose this course. Why study film? This qualification is for learners who are interested in exploring film both creatively and theoretically. Film Studies is a course designed to develop critical thinking, analysis skills, and an understanding of the world historically and contemporarily. EDUCAS highlight how the critical skills students develop through studying film will also be of use in GCSE English and modern foreign languages. The deepening historical and cultural perspective students develop will inform work in a variety of humanities subjects, for example history, geography and sociology. It's clear to see the relevance of the subject within the curriculum, as it provides skills that link with a range of other subjects, along with providing job prospects. In addition, with the arts and media industry booming within the UK, for example the development of Media City in Manchester and Channel 4 moving to Leeds, there's never been a better time or opportunity for students to gain a qualification in film. Just going to provide a brief outline of the Film Studies course. So the course comprises of 3 components. There are 2 external examinations that make up 70% of the GCSE qualification, as well as a non-exam assessment worth 30%. Each exam lasts 90 minutes and consists of 3 different sections. The first examination focuses on key developments in US film, and it's made up of 3 sections. US Film Comparative Study, Key Developments in Film and Film Technology, and US Independent Film. The second examination's Component 2, which focuses on global film, looking at narrative representation and film style. The 3 sections on this exam include looking at global English films, global non-English language films, and contemporary UK films. Component 3 is the creative production element, which allows students to showcase the filmmaking or screenwriting skills they've developed during the course by producing either a film extract, so a video, or a film extract screenplay with storyboard and an evaluative analysis. So we're going to have a quick look at what students do in lessons. So lessons are varied. Studying film enables students to see the world in a completely different light, and students will develop a wide range of transferable skills for further education, work and life. So you can see here an example of one of the lessons for the global non-English language film, which here is Spirited Away. So the types of questions are looking on characterization and appearance, but also how setting, location and props create impressions, as well as repetition issues. To develop their analysis so that this is achievable, students focus on looking at the key elements of film form, including cinematography, editing and sound. Students will also study the context of relevant films and what was happening when the film was made, looking at what a film tells us about the history and society at the time. Some of the films that students will study in lessons include this one, Spirited Away, but also Invasion of the Body Snatchers, E.T., Juno and Skyfall. At the end of the GCSE course, students will be awarded with a GCSE qualification in Film Studies using the 1 to 9 grading system. The structure of the GCSE Film Studies course is designed to allow learners a clear progression route into the AS A-Level Film Studies programme of study. And this is currently offered at A-Level at both Greenhead and at New College. Currently, we have 2 Film Studies classes for students. It's a popular course and our students stated that they enjoy or found the following interesting. So learning about how a certain shot represents a character, so it might make them look wealthy or powerful. They've enjoyed learning about how life is for different people, looking at context and culture. Looking at the deeper meaning behind age in Skyfall, so looking at issues to do with representation. looking and analysing at the types of shots and what they mean so that you can see the director's intentions, along with analysing what effects each shot and angle have on the audience. Finally, we have that students have enjoyed how film studies can improve their English language skills, so help you improve with your English language skills. Now, after completing this course, students will have a range of options for post-16 progression. They could do courses such as A-level film studies or media studies, look at completing a diploma in filmmaking or media, maybe apply those transferable skills to A-levels such as sociology and psychology, or even degree courses such as the BA Honours in filmmaking or film and television production. There are also a range of career options available to film study students, for example, film director or a broadcast presenter or an editor or a producer, or looking at location managing or journalism. Finally, I just want to go over a couple of the main frequently asked questions. So the first one, in class do students just watch films? Now, film studies does involve watching films, however there's so much more than simply watching them. In lessons, students will complete in-depth study of films, which involves exploring competing values or attitudes and beliefs. They'll study the cinematography of the set text as well as looking at contextual and technical elements. The course also incorporates that creative production element where students will be able to put what they've learned into practice by making a short film or writing a screenplay. Film studies is an interesting and end subject, but it is challenging. It includes a range of analysis and students will have to complete detailed written work. Students will be challenged to think in new ways and question or change their perspective on a whole host of issues. Another frequently asked question is how can film studies be applied to other subjects? Now, I have gone over that throughout the presentation, but students who study film develop critical thinking skills and an understanding of historical and cultural perspectives that could support them in other subjects. The visual and design aspects of film production are also linked to skills required of art students. And students will develop technical skills that improve their employability in a number of careers. I hope that I've managed to answer all of your questions, but if you would like any further information, you're welcome to email me at gemma.lashma@sharemat.co.uk. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.